Hello everyone, wow, we have got big news. For those that don't know, last night during the Xbox Game Showcase we got an unexpected and massive piece of news. Asobo will be releasing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now this isn't DLC, this isn't some kind of upgrade to the existing sim we have, this is an entirely new product. Now part of me wanted to rush to my shed and make a video last night as soon as I heard the news, but honestly I was left with more questions than answers. I took a bet that more details would probably come out in the next 24 hours, which would address a lot of the concerns that I saw going around online, and thankfully I was right. At the time of recording, around about 6 hours ago, a community manager over on the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums addressed a lot of the main concerns I was seeing, and I'll put a link in the description for you all. Firstly, they answered, will Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 be a completely standalone sequel, or will it be offered as a paid update for existing players? Now, to which they answered, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is a standalone simulator and the next generation sequel to Microsoft Flight Simulator that launched in 2020. Current aircraft and airports that are in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, as well as virtually all marketplace add-ons, will be supported in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now this is great news. As somebody that spent not an insignificant amount of money on add-on aircraft, this is music to my ears, and I'm sure a lot of you watching. For those of you that don't perhaps relish the idea of purchasing yet another flight simulator and would rather stay put on what we have, they also said we will continue to deliver our Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 roadmap, which is content ranging from aircraft and avionics updates, sim updates, city and world updates, and also the free June DLC 14. We will continue to support Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 post the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 launch. Again, great news for those of you that want to stay put. Finally, they addressed a question: will all purchases users have made from the marketplace be transferable to the new simulator? To which they replied, with very few exceptions, virtually all add-ons that work with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 today will function in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Add-ons that were purchased in the in-simulator marketplace will not need to be repurchased in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So I think it's fair to say that this has probably put a lot of people at ease. Imagine having to rebuy all your stuff again. Imagine PMDG having to start work all over again on a Flight Simulator 2024 version of their 737, and then us having to rebuy that. It would have been a nightmare. Thankfully that's not the case, and it's all looking good. All of our stuff, with very few exceptions, should work with the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I just wanted to touch briefly on the career mode that was featured in the trailer. While it doesn't necessarily interest me that much, as I'm kind of kept busy doing full flights, live streams for the channel and all that stuff, I do think it's a really good idea. Since before Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 actually launched, I'd kind of hoped for some kind of career mode, something to guide the player and keep them engaged. The landing challenges and the activities were a really good start, but I think having a more in-depth career mode is essential for capturing the more casual audience. Several people that I know that aren't really flight simmers, they were still quite keen on the game when it came out. You know, there was a bit of buzz when it launched, and then they had a go, they did some takeoffs, they did some landings, and very, very quickly they got a bit bored because they didn't really know what they were supposed to do beyond that. Hopefully the career mode can change that, but I think what we have seen definitely looks more like a game than a simulator, kind of game-like activities to hopefully engage and keep casual players around, which is great for the sim. So there we have it, folks, a massive piece of news that I don't really think any of us were expecting, and it seems Asobo are going about things in the right way, so that's great to see. It's no secret that a lot of us have invested a lot in third-party add-ons, and it's fantastic news to see that all of our stuff will be safe to take into the next sim. Let me know in the comments, will you be buying the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, or will you be staying put with 2020? I'd love to hear from you as always. If you found today's video useful, please hit that like button. It helps push the video to more like-minded people. And if you're not subbed, hit the button, ring the bell, so you don't miss out on any future videos or live streams. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy flying.